What is up, y'all? My name is Devin the Dawn, and if you are new here, then you're new here, and that's cool. Thank you for being here. You're awesome. Before I get started with the topic for today, go ahead and comment camera in the comments below for the algorithm. So I get a lot of people in my DMs a lot, and they're like, Devin, I'm doing XYZ, and I'm not seeing results. What the fuck is good, bro? Am I just wasting my time? Do I just have shitty genetics? Am I just like not doing the proper things? What is up, bro? Help me out. People don't say this shit, and it's like very important. Lack of proper nutrition. Motherfucker, know what you're doing. You're like, oh, I'll just have a little cheat meal here, a little cheat meal there. If you feel like you have to have cheat meals like once a week, then what you're eating throughout the week is A, it's not satiating enough, and B, it's just not meeting your requirements. Because if you feel like you're craving a cheat meal, most likely you're missing certain components from your daily diet, whether that be sodium or carbs, because for some reason everybody feels like once they eat carbs they're gonna just become fucking Norbit, they're just gonna blow up into a giant beluga whale. Lack of proper nutrition. The other aspect of this is, Devin, I'm drinking protein shakes, I'm having protein oatmeal, I'm eating protein bars, and I still am not reaching my protein intake, and I still feel hungry. That is only a last resort. You're only eating protein supplements. Either it's a small, like minute part of your day, or if you have not met your protein requirement from Whole Foods. What do I mean when I say Whole Foods? So I'll have steak and rice, chicken and potatoes, what the fuck I be eating? I eat turkey as well. My main thing right now is motherfucking steak and rice. I'll have for breakfast some turkey bacon and some oatmeal, some egg whites, and then after the gym I come home, I eat some ground bison with rice. I throw some mixed veggies in there, and then I'll have a halo top in there, and then somewhere around the day, around like 12 or 1, I'll have a little protein bar just to, you know, that's a little snack, and if I'm gonna have a snack, it might as well be protein. And then I have Greek yogurt with my lunch and with my dinner, okay? The second mistake I see people making a lot is too much cardio, and even myself, I was guilty of it. I always say that I trained for 2 years up until this point, but I don't really count the first year, because what the fuck was I doing in the gym my first couple of months working out? I went to the spinning bike, I did 10 minutes of that shit. I went to the stepper, I did 10 minutes of that shit. I went to the treadmill, I did 10 minutes of that shit. And then maybe I did some curls. I was like, ooh, I'm curling now. This is my weight training. This is my resistance training. Guess what, bitch? Weight training, 9 times out of 10, if you're doing it the proper way and with proper intensity, is gonna burn more calories than cardio does, okay? You're not gonna build muscle doing cardio. You don't wanna be a stick. You wanna get the biggest bang for your buck. The biggest bang for your buck is going to be weight training, okay? I still do cardio at the end of my workouts, because if you're doing cardio, high intensity cardio before you train, what's more important to you? Cardio, getting a little sweat going, or maximizing your weight training? Should be maximizing your weight training, okay? So I do cardio at the end of my workouts. The only time that I'll do it before my workout is if I'm cold as fuck. If the majority of your workout is cardio, you're taking a ginormous fucking L, and I pray for you. The next mistake you internet loving motherfuckers make is lack of sleep. Now, if you've done the previous 2 things, you're eating good as fuck, you're training hard as a motherfucker, and then you go home and you scroll and you watch Netflix and Hulu, and you're scrolling on Instagram, watching YouTube videos until the fucking fat lady sings, whatever the hell people say, you're not recovering. One of the most crucial points of maximizing your gains is sleeping like a fucking baby. But it's super important that you don't prioritize sleeping to the point where you're taking NyQuil and like alcoholic-y type of shit, because that's gonna not put you into REM. I usually would take melatonin, but I'm like big, I weigh almost 200 pounds, and I would probably have to take like 20 of those shits for it to actually do anything to me. So I got this from Redcon One. Please focus. And I take a scoop of this about 30 minutes before I go to bed, and boy does it put me out like a fucking light, okay? It tastes like shit, not gonna lie to you, it does not taste good. It's not about the taste, it's about the effect that it has on your body. Turn your phone off and go to sleep. It's so important to sleep. Here's another mistake that I made, that I see a lot of people who are new to the gym making. All the big motherfucking big people in the freeway area, they're on the barbells, they're grabbing the dumbbells, they're just intimidating the fuck out of you. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna stay only by the machines. You're gonna do the preacher curl machine, you're gonna do all the different types of machines, because that's where your ego feels safe, and there's no big bodybuilders to scare you away. Fuck that. You have just as much of a right to be in front of the free weights as everybody else does. Everybody was a beginner. This is what you gotta do. You gotta swallow your heart, deal with the anxiety, and go to the free weights. The only machine I touch are machines that you could load plates onto, like plate loaded machines. I don't really touch actual machines. That anxiety will last for like a month tops. You'll get over it and you'll see such bigger leaps and strides towards your game. And here's the biggest mistake that you could ever make in your training. Even if you are touching machines, it is still better than this mistake that people make. It's inconsistency. Going weeks without training for a month, going 2 months without training for 2 months, going 1 month without training. Fuck that. You have to be steady with it. If you want to see any progress, you have to discipline yourself. Most of our lives are super fucking easy. And if the hardest thing you have to do is go to the gym, get off your fucking ass. Yeah, I had like a hard fucking life. Ooh, boo-hoo. I got kicked out. People walking around here with cancer and shit, like people who have hard fucking lives that just wish, like amputees who still go to the gym, amputees who can't go to the gym, who would give anything to go to the gym, and you're asking me how do I stay motivated to go to the gym? I'm fucking so grateful that my vessel works. You have to discipline yourself. I wake up at 6 in the morning, fucking Kevin Hart and The Rock wake up at 4. I feel like a pussy for waking up at 6. You have to want more. At the end of the day, you like making up excuses, you feel sorry for yourself, you feel bad for yourself. I want to be the fucking best version of myself that I can be. And if I'm coddling myself, lying to myself, and bullshitting myself, I cannot attain that version of myself. It's comfy in your bed at 6 o'clock in the morning. Hopefully I wasn't being too much of a dick. I do it out of love. If I didn't care, I wouldn't spaz. And also, if you haven't subscribed, stop being a creeper, help me out, and subscribe, okay? So, that is the video, y'all. Like I always say, Devin loves you, Devin's a Don, and Devin is out of here, boy.